and welcome to another edition of We Stream. Before you ask or comment, yes, it is too early for Christmas decorations, and no, I don't care. Okay, glad we got that out of the way. It's going to get a lot more Christmassy and obnoxious on this channel over the next month and a few days. That's how we roll. I know, Thanksgiving should get its own time, blah, blah, blah. But no, Christmas. Christmas starts now. Full month and 5 days of Christmas, damn it. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, I'm a musician. I make my own content. You should check it out.
I ain't making friends. I know how this ends. Dealer gave me 10, so hit me. You say that I'll break. Boy, this money's fake. I'd rather give, so take and hit me.
Also, about half of you who watch my content aren't subscribed, so if you like what you see, don't forget to click that little subscribe button and the bell before you leave today, and that's the plug. So let's get into Tom MacDonald Sellout. Speaking of selling out, you could get your very own Orange is Sus merch in the link below, teespring.com/orange-is-always-sus, because Teespring likes hyphens in their damn URLs, and that's the second plug. Let's go!
I'm sick of hearing that I changed up. Everybody wanna keep me chained up. Check it, this a race.
This man in his alien little Halloween sort of suit. Everyone said he changed.
I'm running and you walking, I can't wait up. Straight up, I feel like I'm the same as when I came up.
But I didn't change, says Tom.
A record label still.
Oh, we got the censored Tom YouTube stuff. Oh, censored Tom. He does it for, to make sure he gets as monetized as possible. The boy's got the thing, but it's always kind of, jarring.
Still the manager, still do it all with my girl from my home.
Hi Nova, thanks for filming.
Yeah, I bought some Gucci, but I hardly even wear it. I was stoked that after 30 years I finally wasn't broke. And I don't like that stuff, the vibe ain't tough. I should go and soak the clothes.
Alright, so he's talking about, people have probably been on him because he got Gucci or whatever. He's like, I hardly even wear it. I just got it because I finally could. I wanted to know what it was like. Gucci's not on my list of stuff I would be trying to buy if I got, super rich. But I get it.
That after 30 years I finally wasn't broke. And I don't like that stuff, the vibe ain't tough. I should go and soak the clothes in gasoline and light that up.
Burn it! Now that'd make for a dope music video. Tom just burning some Gucci.
All these stupid little rappers popping Xanax, bad examples for our children. I will never write that, bruh.
Alright, so now he's saying, look, maybe I bought the Gucci, but I ain't gonna start writing the music that's corrupting the brains of the young people.
I'm the same man, living like I used to. Do it for my fans, getting famous off of YouTube.
Yay, getting famous off of YouTube. Maybe I'll do that one day, when I grow up.
Hope they understand I'm only human, didn't know that making music.
I like the music video is all the, at-home sets that he does. Because, he's doing this from home. He's the YouTube musician, right? A lot of YouTube musicians try to pretend they're not YouTube musicians. Musicians. And, their big goal is to transcend the YouTube thing. Tom has always embraced being a YouTube musician and appreciated it, which is one of the things that I think has helped make him grow. He's like, yes, I'm a YouTube musician. So what? He says. And this is very YouTube musician, showing all the home set designs.
Be so confused and no excuses, that's the truth too. I will always be the person who I used to be.
He's been beefing up this year during quarantine. I've been beefing up in other ways. I gotta start working out.
I ain't wearing diamonds, I ain't lying about my jewelry.
I'll start working out when I stop working 90 hours a week, probably. I was this close. I quit my job, and then they unquit me. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. It's wearing me down. It's really wearing me down. I do a good 50 hours a week on YouTube, at least. Then 40 hours a week, at least, at the other job. Then I have it's wearing me out, fam.
Too. I will always be the person who I used to be. I ain't wearing diamonds, I ain't lying about my jewelry. Every chain is fake and all that Gucci isn't new to me.
Alright, so all the chains are fake, he says. So he ain't wasting money on chains. And he says the Gucci isn't new to me. Let's see what he means by that.
I ain't wearing diamonds, I ain't lying about my jewelry. Every chain is fake and all that Gucci isn't new to me. I bought it secondhand so I look cool on your computer screens.
There you go. He says it's not new to me because he bought used Gucci so it would cost less, and that way he could look a certain part for music videos. You get it.
I'm tired of being analyzed by fans like they're scientists and criticized for every single rhyme I spit.
Yeah, that's how... that's how it goes. Oh, it does get annoying. You're just like, God, you can't make people happy. No matter what you do. Ah. And then the signing stacks of albums. My stacks of albums are wee little small stacks, but we're getting there. You can see the stacks. I'm going to put them on the screen. These are the pre-orders for Once Upon a Loser. If you want to add to those stacks of boxes for the ones that come with posters or just the little ones that look like cheese, apparently, those are the actual CDs. WeScheme.com. And that's the third plug because the song's called Sell Out.
If you really think I changed, go ask my sister about her wedding dress, my dad about Nepal, or my mom about her appliances.
Hey, he says, if you think I've changed, go ask all the people who I've been giving my money away to. You think I'm just here being rich, wearing chains and Gucci, and I'm that kind of guy? He's like, no. I'm still doing... I mean, he's saying he did the things he sought out to do, right? You don't get into this hoping you'll never make it. You want to make it. He's like, why are you mad that I made it? Why is this so upsetting to you? Ask all the people who are around me. I'm giving them money. Which I empathize with that. We haven't made it by any stretch, but hell, we just, this channel gave $1,000 to the dude who cuts my fucking lawn. That was pretty dope. So I feel Tom here. It's like, just because I'm starting to succeed, why are you mad at me?
They say I sold out, love me for. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before.
Alright, this feels very much, again, pop punk, and I'm here for it. These kind of choruses when, Tom MacDonald choruses are always kind of, what are we gonna get? I like his pop punk choruses. It's a little soft for a pop punk chorus, but it works for some of those softer songs that they do, so I'm okay with it. I like how he crotched out. Ugh. Alright, I crossed out Gucci and did Hangover Game. I like the dogs, but yeah, he's talking about all the stuff that he bought, and everyone's mad that he has stuff now. I like that line, everything I was makes me everything I am. So he's like, it's not that I've changed, it's everything that I was trying to do made me who I am now. Calm down.
I get it, all the criticism verified. Spent some years together, now we're...
Ha, verified check mark. Criticism verified. Ha.
Everything I am. Look, I get it, all the criticism verified. Spent some years together, now we're going through a scary time.
This pause is just to remind you that we pause on this channel and you can get over it. Ha-ha!
Trust me, if I witness my hero been acting different and seem like he might be switching, I'd be tripping, I'd be terrified.
Alright, so he's saying he empathizes. He says if he saw someone he looked up to acting what he thought was different, buying Gucci and stuff like that, he'd be terrified too.
But picture this, roaches climbing out the cupboards. I was living in the ghetto, borrowed money from my mother.
Yo, living in the ghetto, borrowed money from his mother, roaches in the cupboards. So he's like, look. I get it. You're scared that I have stuff now. You're worried I've changed because I have stuff. But what would you rather me do? Bum money off of my mom and live in a roach-filled apartment? I don't know, I'm feeling this song heavy right now because as I'm getting onto the cusp of possibly being successful, I can already see it from certain people in my own corners and certain day ones of this channel. People say they want you to succeed, but they don't actually want you to succeed. More on that later. Let's get back into the song.
I just had a mental breakdown, my girlfriend in the struggle. Then I blew up overnight and we recovered.
I like that. Blew up overnight and we recovered. Goals!
We went to Gucci and Louis, moved out the hood to a safe house. Started doing things that we dreamed when we laid down. Now
there you go. So he says we moved out of the ghetto to a safe house, doing the things we dreamed of when we laid down. So back to what I was saying. A lot of people don't want you to succeed. What they like about you when you're a small, struggling artist, what they like is that they empathize with you because maybe they have dreams that they're trying to achieve. Maybe they have goals they're trying to get. And so because they empathize with that struggle, they're like, oh, I love you. But then as soon as you hit your goals, those type of people will look at you and be like, oh, you've changed. Even though you haven't changed. All that happened is you got what you were trying to get, what they said they hoped you would get. And because you now have it, and you're now able to live comfortably, oh, you've changed. Well, duh! The whole point was to succeed. And now they're bitter because they're still where they were, and now they can't empathize with you anymore. Pause the rant, more on that later.
Now everybody's saying that I changed and they hate loud. I was trying to show my girl like, hey babe, we okay now.
Yeah, see, he's like, I could buy her fun stuff, like whatever special edition of Minecraft or whatever shit that is. We're good now, we could buy nice things. And now I'm getting hated for it, is what he's saying.
Still throw a brick through the window of the lobby of any record label who trying to stop me.
And he's like, and I'm still doing the same shit. I'm still saying fuck you to the same people. I haven't changed.
Still be the voice of every single lonely person with a story.
And those are Tom's stacks compared to my stacks. It ain't even close.
They can't tell because they never had nobody.
And now he's like, I'm still telling the stories for the outcasts, for the losers, for the people that don't know where to turn. I'm still telling the same stories. Why is it that now that I've succeeded, you think I've sold out? So continuing the last rant, this is why most independent artists, once they gain traction, will sign on the dotted line with a record label. They know that they're gonna lose rights to their songs. They know that it's a short-term gain. And depending on how this deal goes, they might make less money signing it. But they sign it because most of the people who supported them early on have said, fuck you, because they've gotten some success. So they're like, well, then why should I care about y'all? You said you wanted me to succeed, and now that I did, you're saying fuck me, so I'm just going to sign with this label and say fuck you and get my money. It's a sad, sad cycle, and I really, in my let's see, 18 years I've been making music to be published, and of those 18 years, probably 4 or so of them, maybe a little more, depending on what time period you put in, have been involved in the mainstream industry and how it all works. And this shit happens all the time. The way that these artists typically get sold into a label is because they go, yo, you're gonna have just the same type of fans you do now, just more of them. And then that ends up being true because the true blue fans that were supporting you before, they stopped because you've seen some success. It's messed up, guys. It's jealousy.
Still the system and pharma and every whack politician and every triggered millennial too offended to listen. I got caught up in trying to
yay for fuck the triggered millennials and all the other stuff. But mostly the triggered millennials. Them damn Twitter warriors.
show all the haters I did it, and I forgot that being Thomas was the promise I'd given.
Uh-oh, he's gonna say the stuff he did wrong. He says he forgot that being Donald was the promise he gave to his fans.
I understand why everybody lately saying I changed, but I get bored of everything that stays exactly the same.
Alright, he's saying, I understand why you think I changed, because I've been doing some different stuff, but I was fucking bored, bro. I can't just do the same thing forever. Yeah, an artist can't just do the same thing forever, that's for sure.
I promise that I'll burn it down with fuel and flames before I lose myself and become all the things that I hate.
Hey, there's that 1 million subscriber thing. That's a good plug for this part. He's like, look, I will burn down everything I've done before I become what you think I've become. I'm still the same guy. I'm just doing some different shit and I have money now. But I will burn it all down and give it all up before I become what I've always hated. So he's like saying, I'm still me. So stop it.
They say I sold out, love me for. They don't with me no more.
Tom, I've only got fucking not even 55,000 subscribers on this platform, and I already know exactly what you're talking about. So I can't imagine how fucked up it gets once you get to Tom's level. Because I'm at this level, ground level, and I still have people being like, you've changed. I'm like, well, how the fuck have I changed? What's changed about me? The only thing that's changed is we've seen some success. Isn't that the goal? Damn.
Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before.
I like the home movie look of this music video.
I guess I sold out. They mad.
Shimmy it, Tom. There you go.
Gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I.
This motherfucker.
Everything I am, I learned from my mistakes. I grew up and I changed.
There you go. You say, look, sometimes there is some change you do. It's called development of character.
But I swear I'm still the same.
There was an extra ride on that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting him to do the same, but then he went say. Not saying it was bad, I just wasn't expecting it.
I fell along the way, so more than I could take, but I turned out okay.
Let's see how many okay-yay-yays, because he's about to go okay. Is he going to go okay-yay or okay-yay-yay? It's not that it matters, I'm just enthralled by it for some reason. I get into weird aspects of songs. My brain doesn't work normally, just calm down and go with it.
They say
See, that time he did it how I expected him to do it the first time. Just the ay-yay instead of the yay-yay-yay. Does anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about? Probably not, but if you do, you get it. And so the second time was what I expected the first time. And then the second time I was expecting him to do what he did the first time. So the boy tricked me twice. Twice!
they are sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more.
I want to pet the doggies.
Say I changed up, now they're born.
How many dogs do you have? I've seen like 3 or 4 different dogs in this video.
They missed the way I was before, I guess I sold out.
The fuck is that art, though?
They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but
I think it's 3 dogs.
everything
2 little dogs and 1 big dog.
I was made me everything I ever say I
Come on, Nova. That's a little gross. Give the dog some boundaries.
sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They
What are you doing with them wire cutters, bro?
missed the way I was before, I guess I sold out.
That is not playful playing home video. That is assault.
They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me
Everything. That pause just pissed people off again. You gotta get at least 2 of those in a video.
everything I am.
Thanks, Nova. That's the end. Well, that was Tom MacDonald's Sellout, right? Yeah, Sellout. Cool. And that was a fun song. I ranted a lot, which usually means I enjoyed it. So yeah, I like that song from Tom. Link is in the description for the original video. You should have already watched that before you came here, but people make odd decisions, I found. Anyway, this is your reminder that if you have made it this far and if you like this channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow this channel so one day I can make a song about how everybody has said I sold out because we made it. Because that's how it works. So help your boy make a song like this someday. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye! Oh, fuck.